Here's a recap of Day 3 of Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial in New York City. Cassie Ventura returned to the stand today for Day 2 of her direct examination from the prosecution. It actually came out today that the defense wanted Cassie seated in the stand before the jury entered because Cassie is very far along in her pregnancy and they didn't want to parade a pregnant woman in front of the jury because they thought it would hurt their case. Cassie begun her testimony with more details about the freak-offs, mainly that she was very concerned that Diddy was going to leak the videos that he began recording during the freak-offs, which were very explicit videos of her. She also talked about some of the health issues that she experienced during this time. She said she experienced a lot of dehydration, as well as urinary tract infections, as well as regular gastrointestinal issues due to the fact that she was taking these drugs during the freak-offs. Most of today focused on the physical abuse that she endured by Diddy. She talked about a permanent scar she has on her eyebrow from an incident back in 2013 when he came over and threw her to the ground and she hit her eye on the side of the bed. She says the first time he became physical with her was a year or so into their relationship. They were out to dinner and Cassie had noticed that Diddy was flirting with another woman. When they got into the car, Diddy got physical with her. She says that she almost always had visible injuries from when he got physical with her, and she would either have to stay in her apartment or at his home for days after the incident until those visible injuries cleared up. She talked about a 2013 incident where he got physical with her after a party in LA. He had stomped on her head while she lay on the floor of the Escalade, and when they arrived back at Diddy's home, she got out of the car and tried to make a run for it, but his security tracked her down and brought her back. The jury was also shown an email in which she sent her mother back in 2011 saying that Diddy had threatened to hurt both her and Kid Cudi, who she was dating at the time, and said that it wouldn't be at his hands, that he would be out of the country when it happened. He also threatened to release explicit videos of her, of which there were still images shown in the courtroom today to the jury, which there was one female juror who audibly gasped. There was another male juror who quickly averted his eyes from the screen, so the jury was very taken back by what they saw. While speaking about her relationship with Kid Cudi, she said that there was even one time that Diddy had blown up Kid Cudi's car in the driveway of his home. Cassie says there was one time that she was beaten so badly in a Las Vegas hotel room that when Diddy's security came in to stop him, one of the security guards cried upon seeing Cassie's injuries. She even says that some of his staff quit upon seeing that he abused her. However, she says that she was not the only person that she witnessed him abuse. He also abused some of his staff, including one victim witness who they are referring to as Mia, who actually quit after she saw him abusing Cassie. Additionally, Cassie says she lost her best friend of 17 years because Diddy had abused her when he walked in on Cassie and her friend about to take drugs. Cassie says she did look for therapy to receive help for opiate use because she had done so many drugs throughout her years with Diddy. She also, back in 2023, received some trauma therapy and rehab because of everything she went through over the course of those 10 years. She also testified about the 2018 rape allegation against Diddy. She said that she had met up with him for dinner to receive some closure. At this time, she was dating her now husband. Diddy had drove her home, took her inside, and then raped her in her living room. It was mentioned yesterday that her husband was going to be asked to leave the courtroom during this time because the defense may call him to testify as well. Later on, Cassie said that Diddy had sent her threatening text messages saying that he wanted his money because the reason that Cassie had met her now husband is because he was a personal trainer of hers that Diddy paid for. It is now about 5 o'clock. The judge just dismissed the jury for today, and they said that cross-examination of Cassie will begin tomorrow.